Sherry Schwartz. Connor's future plans include being an auto body mechanic. He's been with the team for 1 year. This is his first year. And the awards, accomplishments, things that he's proudest about, being able to wrestle for 1 more year. He wants to recognize and thank the entire JV team. Connor Schwartz.
Woo! Connor! He's a nice dude. I'm gonna miss him.
Next up, Kyle Ochatorina.
Woo!
Emmeline Ochatorina and Norman Ochatorina.
Why is your last name different 3 times?
Kyle is going to Illinois Institute of Technology to earn his master's in architecture while continuing to train in jiu-jitsu and work towards a black belt. He's been with the team for 3 years. His accomplishments include his favorite memory, going to the Dvorak tournament and watching the UFC 296 with the team and running a match in the crowded hotel room. He wants to recognize that thank his parents for always supporting him in anything that he does and providing him with anything that he would need to succeed. And he would like to thank all of his coaches, past and present, for guiding him, and to his family and friends for being in his corner in everything that he does. Kyle Ochatorina.
I love
Next
my brother.
up, Connor Matlock. Connor's escorted by Lisa Matlock and Douglas Matlock. Connor will be applying to the Aerospace Engineering Academy, and he's been with the team for 1 year.
He's wrestling.
The awards accomplishments for being accepted to the Aerospace School and making the varsity in his first year. He wants to thank and recognize the coaches for teaching him, as well as his parents for helping him through school. Connor Matlock.
Woo! I sound like an air horn.
Next up, Rudy Silva. Rudy's escorted by his parents, Teresa and Miguel Silva.
Rudy's nice.
Rudy has not declared any or has any future plans. He's been wrestling for 11 years.
Damn.
His favorite memory is when he was put on price limits at state and Coach Sirocco spent his budget for the day on a Subway sandwich. He wants to thank his parents and his brothers for helping him along his journey. Rudy Silva.
Woo! Senior night's a little emotional.
Next up, Rocco Silva. Rocco, once again, is escorted by his parents, Julissa and Miguel. Rocco would like to study financial accounting, and he's been wrestling for over 10 years. Awards and accomplishments, like getting to know the different people on the team, and he'd like to recognize his family and friends for once again helping him along the journey. Rocco Silva.
Woo!
Next up, Tannen Whitaker. Amy Whitaker, as well as Matt Hastings. Tannen will be going to the University of Wisconsin Oshkosh. Major is undecided. The future plans of becoming a girls wrestling coach. She's been wrestling for over 4 years, ever since freshman year. Proudest moment include watching the girls team grow and seeing the girls succeed. She wants to thank her coaches for everything that they've done in the last 4 years. Also want to thank her mother and stepdad for always supporting her and showing up. Tannen Whitaker. Final senior, Matthew Janiak.
Woo!
He's escorted by Mom
His sister
and
won
Dad,
state.
Cody and Matt Janiak.
Wow.
Undecided in college at this point, but he wants to study exercise science,
At regionals,
pre-med, and would love to play football continuing. Been wrestling for over 13 years. His awards and accomplishments and proudest moments include being a two-time state placer and a 3-time state qualifier. He wants to thank his mom, dad, and sisters for helping him along his journey. Matt Janiak.
Woo!
At this time, we'll turn it over to Coach Sirocco. He wants to say a couple of words about the team and the seniors.
Coming out tonight for senior night. Just wanted to say a couple things about these seniors. I've been around for about 3 years now. Connor, he joined us this year, tried something new, and he is not disappointed. He's been at every practice. He helps out with everything. He's a great young man, and I'm really excited to see what he does in the future. Kyle Ochotorena, class president. He's all over the place. He's always keeping a positive attitude around the school. He's a model of what our wrestling program should look like. He's a great young man, and I'm super excited to see what he does in the future. Connor, this kid showed up this year. Jiu-jitsu, he's done everything else. Tried wrestling this year, and he's been doing nothing but what's asked of him. He's been dealing with some injuries, but he's fighting through it. Just an incredible young man, and I'm super proud of you. Rudy, unfortunately, he had an injury this year. He hasn't been able to participate, but I know what he would have done this season. Super proud of you for the last 3 years that I've been a part of it, and just super happy for you, and I can't wait to see the firefighter that you become. All right. Rocco, math genius over here. He has been nothing but a leader for this program for the last 4 years. He gets everybody jogging, he gets everybody on track. If I need to leave the classroom or the wrestling room at any point, I put him in charge and he takes control of the situation. So thank you, Rocco. I can't wait to see what you do in the future. Tanner Whitaker. She is going to be wrestling at Oshkosh next year, so she joined us. What, you've been here for 4 years now? 3? All right, she's been here for 4 years. She's done everything asked of the coaches. She's been nothing but growth throughout the last 4 years, and I can't wait to see what you do in college. Matthew Janiak, this guy, he's a football player, man. He's a baller out there on the football field, but he's one hell of a wrestler, and I can't wait to see what you do on the field next year. I know you want to do college, but I know you got something else in mind for the rest of this wrestling season. So I look forward to seeing what you do this year and in the future. One more thing for Matt Janiak. Matt Janiak on December 9th of this year, he had his 100th win in this program. So we just want to recognize him for having 118 wins this year. We're going to get a picture here, and then thank you guys for coming out tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach Sirocco. Thank you, seniors, and thank you, most of all, senior parents. And you can take your seats. We'll continue on here. Both schools are members of the Illinois High School Association and are committed to ensuring the highest possible standards of